How's it going, guys? It's Red, and in this video I'm going to be showing you gameplay of the brand new Zombies game mode Cranked, and everything you are going to need to know to succeed in this game mode. But before we get into that, if you happen to enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to my channel for more awesome Zombies content just like this. Also, make sure to hit the notification bell to make sure that you don't miss out on any of my future uploads, and without further ado, I hope you enjoy the video. Now, when you spawn into the game and kill your first zombie, the crank timer is going to officially start. It will start at 30 seconds and it will keep ticking down, and killing zombies is the only way to get time back onto the timer. If the crank timer happens to hit 0 for any reason, you are going to instantly explode and die, so make sure you're always keeping the timer up and killing zombies. Also, the timer is going to get 3 seconds shorter every 3 rounds, so it's going to go from 30 seconds to 27 seconds to 24 and so on, and the lowest it's going to go is down to 3 seconds in the later rounds. There is also a brand new power-up in this game mode called Frozen Timers, and it stops the cranked timers for 10 whole seconds, and if you kill a zombie during the frozen timers, it will set your timer back to full. Now, obviously, this power-up is very useful, and it gives you a lot of time to get from one point to another in the map. The only major difference in this game mode based on the original game mode in Die Machine is that when you turn on power, Pack-a-Punch will instantly be ready, so you don't have to go into the Dark Aether or anything like that and just waste time and just have confusion with the timer. It'll just be right there, ready to go. Also, in solo, there is no way to buy self-revives, so there is absolutely no way, it seems like, to get past the, one down and you're done kind of rule. So overall, the idea of this game mode is to kill zombies, keep the cranked timer above 0, and survive. That's it. This isn't like a groundbreaking mode or anything, but now that you know the game mode and you have seen gameplay, I can give you my tips. Now, these are just some small things that I've been personally doing and that I think have been making my games easier. The first one of them being to buy Stamin Up right away. Its ability to make you faster and to be able to get from point A to point B more effectively is super good in a game mode like Cranked, where every second counts. Now, Stamin Up was already one of the best perks in the game before Cranked, and I do think that it is the best perk in the game to buy when you're playing Cranked specifically. Now, I also recommend that you do the free Die Shockwave Easter egg. Now, if you don't know how to do it, I do have a separate video on my channel telling you how to do it, and it is a bit more difficult to get in Cranked rather than regular zombies because of you having to constantly kill zombies. It does make the whole training a bit harder and, sucking them up. It makes it a bit more difficult, but it's worth it to have a free wonder weapon in this game mode where you don't necessarily have as much time to, hit the mystery box, just stuff like that to get better weapons. And you can still get the Nova 5 upgrade and do the Speed Cola Room Poison strategy. That also still works on this map. Megatons still won't spawn in. They didn't fix that or anything like that. I also recommend that you spawn in with something like the M16, Gallo, or the Howler. Just something that can kill zombies very effectively. Now, the reason I named out those guns specifically is because I think that they have the best kill power out of all the bullet guns in the game for the longest amount of time. Now, I would not recommend spawning in with any kind of SMG or assault rifle. I think that they are bad and Cranked. Now, why I think that is because they don't have that great of kill power, and you have to reload a lot when you're using those guns. And when you reload, you're literally just taking time off your Cranked counter, which is, it's gonna kill you after a while having to reload so much. So just use something like, something like a Gallo or an M16, something that'll have more kill power. You don't have to reload as much. Overall, I think that, stuff like the SMGs and the ARs, I think that they're just worse options than the guns I said earlier. Now, something of note is that you can still do the Poison Speed Cola Room strat, like I said earlier, and it still works completely, but I don't know why this happened to me in my gameplay when I was doing this. I don't know if it was like a glitch or something, or if the game does this on purpose, but it just stopped spawning zombies for no reason when I was in the spot, and I died because of it. They stopped spawning for, what seemed to be no reason. but the strategy still works overall. It is just more difficult and time-consuming to set up due to the nature of how Cranked works. Also, if you do want to try that strat, make sure not to pick up a cruise missile because it plays as a get out of jail free card in the strategy when you're playing in normal zombies, and that's all well and good. But because you're underground, it's not going to kill anything and the zombies are going to run away from you. But in a game mode like Cranked, that is the worst thing that you want to happen. You want the zombies to be always coming at you and you need to be always constantly killing them. And, I mean, yeah, losing the get out of jail free card is, you know, kind of rough, but it's one down and you're dead anyway, and there's no way to get around that. Well, that's going to do it for the video. I hope that these tips were helpful, and I hope that you can make it very far in the brand new game mode Cranked. And as always, if you happen to enjoy the video, please make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing to my channel for more awesome zombies content just like this. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell to make sure that you don't miss any of my future uploads. And until next time, it's been Red, and I'll see you in the next video.